Can you hear the sound in this silence? Relentlessly striking through the walls. What's it gonna take to erase my sins? When I've done nothing wrong, I've done nothing wrong at all. I've said it all before, but don't be surprised when you see me come alive. When there's nothing in between us, I wanna tell for a tell, I wanna die for a die. It takes me higher. Subconsciously, I'm ready to fall. When there's nothing in between us, I wanna tell for a tell, I wanna die for a die. Nothing remains. The sky will burn so bright for only you and I. I'll become your shadow, your misery was mine. Tell me what it's like to be on the other side. I've become shapeless, now taste your own divine. I'll take it back what's mine. And I for and I. A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Nothing remains, nothing rewinds. A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. Nothing remains, nothing rewinds.
Testing. Alright. Sound is working. Everything is smooth. Just tidy up the tables around the area. And today we are going to have an exciting day. Right, an exciting evening. And we can see whether if we can complete our agenda for today within an hour or two, and hopefully we can get some good cards. It's real exciting. Avatar the Last Airbender. It was a really good cartoon. The whole idea is just really nice until Legend of Korra. Despite that, we will have a third Avatar season as well. And I lost track by then. Hopefully, it could be something good. Before that, we will enjoy more trading card games. I got a new phone for special someone just earlier, just now. I was just do you say installing or just putting on the screen protector and the phone casing. She haven't had a new phone since 2020. There's something special for her. Can't wait for her to have it. How are you guys chilling? A good day, a good week? If you have a bad day, you can come up here and chill and watch me see whether do I hit or miss. Well, hopefully it's more hits. We'll see what we can do. So without further ado, let us start. Hello, welcome to today's Magic the Gathering The Last Airbender set. So today we are looking to open up a play booster pack, a play booster box, along with some scenes. So I also do purchase the both scenes. So we have a scene box here, the Black Sun Invasions, and also the Key Time at Jasmine's Dragon. So this is basically after the whole story, the main event. And when I bought this, I did not know that they do comes with play booster as well. So we are going to open this next after the play booster box. And last of all, it's our commander bundle. And that will also include the one collector boosters. So this is what I have. I'm willing to invest on Avatar set because the Universal Beyond, it's really expensive. Alright, it's even though it's comparable to Lord of the Rings, comparable to Final Fantasy, but it's still expensive. But at least I have a little bit of extra income because I did not spend on Spider-Man set. So I'm willing to splurge a little bit on Avatar set. So we have something to look forward to as we open this. Trusty penknife, and we shall cut into the box. The blade is not sharp anymore. Hold on. Let me just pop the blade. Right. Let me just place this blade somewhere safe. Put it here. Sticky. Right. So without further ado, let us open up to our first box, or rather our only box. Well, technically our first out of 4 box, if you consider the other things as other boxes. Right, so this is a new box. Everything is inside, and we shall rip it open. Yeah. And we have the scan to discover more coolest cards. We have a Katara, and this also showcased the draft boosters. So, you know, if you're interested in drafting, you can definitely buy this as well. Yeah, the reason why I skip Spider-Man and go and not Avatar is because Spider-Man just feels really out of place. You know, apart from Magic the Gathering universe, and it's really random. Alright. Yeah, imagine you're just playing Magic cards and you have Spider-Mans. You have SpongeBob. It's just really random, and it's really odd as well to have them in here. But Avatar kind of looks a little bit more in place in the Magic universe. So that's why I decided to go for it. So this is our first pack of today. And let's hope we can score some good cards. And there's a tab there which we are not going to use. Do it the old-fashioned way. So the first pack is roughly how they tell us how we are going to open our pack. So the food token is right on the top. So which means I guess we need to go through some of the cards first. So I believe, let's say 1, 2. So every pack we're going to open, we are going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so we just put the 5 cards to the bottom. Right. To be honest, I do not know what to expect. So what you're looking, I'm also going through the cards as we go on. So we have John the Deserter. He's the guy who teach Aang initially. Right, he teach Aang firebending initially. So at least Aang, if I'm not wrong, he's in like Act 1. He already slightly know how to firebend. Yeah, I guess as we go through the cards, we can also test my knowledge on the laws for Avatar. You know, I did watch through the first Avatar Airbender 3 times, at least 3 times. So we can go through this and see how we fare on the law portions. So John the Deserter. We have the Aang Nomad Legacy. So this is a historical portions. Yeah. So this is an enchantment deck with flying. Work with enchantment and flying. And then of course we have our Cabbage Merchant. And from what I heard, there is also a secret lair that is based entirely on him. So it deals with food token as well. ETBs, create a food, sacrifice a food, get a land. And then we too can also put this guy into our library. So in a way we can keep recurring. It's a good card. Bender Water Skin. Untap this artifact during each other's play. Wow, okay, this seems a little bit broken. And this of course is Katara's water skin, where she carries her bending her water around. I'm not sure whether is it the one with the special moon water, but perhaps it is. Yeah. So Bender's water skin is a nice mana rock. Right, Pretender's Pox Bearer. This is where they try to overthrow the Fire Nation's control, so they pretend to be sick. Yep. And then the Avatar team just creates some random stuff. So we have that. Dai Li's Indoctrinations, that is in Ba Sing Se with the control. And this guy is basically one of the rebels, one of the delinquents that they caught. And then I guess the brainwash machine. The light just goes around. Yeah, I still remember this. So Dai Li Indoctrination. Octopus form, Katara's move. This Katara's move. Very useful. War Top Sentry. When they are defending against the drill. Rough Rhino Cavalry. This too is also something that they chase the Avatar team. Wandering Magicians, where they met the group of hippies. And for token, and we have a full art mountain. Can you focus on this camera? There we go. Right, and then let's go Firelord Azula, where she Agni Kai with Zuko. The last few episodes. Yeah. When we cast a spell while it's attacking, we can copy it. Wow, okay. Raven Eagle. So when this creature attacks or ETBs, exile a card from a graveyard. If it's a creature, we create a clue. When we draw a second card each turn, each opponent lose 1 life, gain 1 life. Nice. Raven Eagle, I believe it belongs to Sparky Boom Boom Man. I might be wrong, so perhaps I take a L on this one. And we have our Blood Moon guy. I remember seeing this. Yeah, Zhao the Moon Slayer. Basically, once there's a conqueror on it, it becomes a Blood Moon, and it's very thematic. All right, one thing I find is the Avatar cards. It makes sense. It's thematic. All right, you have Zhao the Moon Slayer. Of course, it's going to be a Blood Moon guy. All right, you turn the Moon Ray, you capture the moon. All right, it fits in the story. And then look at Spider-Man. It's ridiculous. It's poorly designed. So you're going to this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put the audience back, and then we should have a very good start. Yeah, so regarding about Spider-Man is such a badly designed set. As in, perhaps you can say that, oh, there's some very broken cards and stuff. My friend recommended me like a white card called the Rent is Due. It kind of, I can't remember what it do. Probably have to do with exiling stuff, but it's just weird. Right? It's weird as a card. It just gives off that weird vibe. Alright, gather the White Lotus, where all the White Lotus member is like some ancient cabal that a lot of those omens are, and they too are also assembling to rebel against the Fire Nations. And if I'm not wrong, it's also that the Zhong guy is also in there, right? Price of Freedom. Yes. They broke through Ba Sing Se. Is it? Is it? Or it break the den. Guru Pati. That is the, I believe, I won't say airbending guy. Does he airbend? I know he teach Aang something in the spirit realm. Maybe. Can't remember. Geyser Leaper. So this is in the Northern airbending, Northern tribe, Northern water tribe. And then we have our creatures as well. Rabbit, kangaroo. And a betrayal. He got betrayed. And the cactus juice. Quencha. Do not drink the cactus, but yet they do. He and Momo when Gugu. Origin of metal bending. This is the most epic scene, which is why Toph is one of the most beloved characters in Avatar. Right, this scene is just epic when she starts detecting impurity inside the metal and then just bend the earth inside the metal. And then once she escaped, then she starts rolling on the soil. It's crazy, it's insane. And then we have Boomy. We have our Boomy, Avatar's, Aang's old friend. If we are looking at that, he's basically like 100 plus years old, you know. Yoshi and his equipment. It's a weapon used by the Kyoshi tribe, Kyoshi warriors. And then we have our copy, which is also again very thematic because they are the thespians actor for the Avatar story. So, you know, it makes sense that they do this. It's cute. And then we have our full art land. So that's the second full art land. Are we getting a full art land in every pack? That'd be nice. There's a lion, the lion turtle. Alright, Sabertooth, Moon Lion. It's our foil card. Ooh, Unagi. So Unagi Kyoshi Island is that big dragon that's along that bridge. A very thin, narrow bridge. Is it? Yeah, again, I might take an L on that. Unagi. Very funny name. And we have a Tundra tank. The tank inside the snow area. And if I'm not wrong, you also climb. Oh, is it the one that they assault the air temple, and then the tank actually can climb the wall? You shoot the chain up and then just pull the tank up the wall. I think so. Cool. Right. Third pack. After once we start opening some, we might have to start speeding up. Alright, we have Mai, Zuko's girlfriend. She's cool. And then we have Boomy's pet. And then the North Pole Patrol. And then the Sandbender. Those Sandbenders are also cool. The ideas and concepts are cool. Where you thought earthbending are rigid and solid. And then you have the Sandbender who incorporates waterbending techniques as well. Sandbenders. Razor Vine that is in the swamp. Somebody is binding the swamp creatures. And then we have Swamp Snare Trap, where, you know, Papa got captured. And then we have a duel between Azula and Katara. And then you have that launching technique by Toph. And escapees, deserted disciple, abandons attachment. So Aang trying to let go, but Aang couldn't let go, so he couldn't fly. No ally, and whoops, yep. So it's not all full art, and this is so cool. The upside down air temple. Daily indoctrination, whereas in this guy, we have our rare lens. So there's the white color. Pay 4 to put +1/+1 on each creature. Wow, actually it's not bad. It can go to my mono white deck. And we have a buzzard colony. Woohoo. Right. More packs to open, more packs to go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fire Nation Warship. I believe this is early on. The story, we already seen this. Spirit Oasis. We have our first shrine. So what I'm looking forward to is opening up all the shrines. If you have been following me, you would know that I actually have an enchantment shrine deck and a big sim for shrine stuff. Yeah, very nice. It's a very nice synergy archetype to it. So year to shrine. Hopefully we can get all 5 of them. Fire Nation Engineer. Simple enough. Curious Farm Animals. Avatar Enthusiast with a guy that's frothing at the mouth. Yes, as you remember this guy. Canyon Crawler, where they have to run away. Flexible Air Waterbender, looking at them changing and learning. Turtle Duck, Firebending Lesson, learning from Zuko. And then we have our Foggy Swamp Vine Bender, the one that we already seen before. And then the ally, Full Art Island, nice. And we have Waterbending Lesson. Redirect Lightning, Zuko learning, or rather Iroh teaching Zuko that we can learn from other bending skills. And learning how to redirect lightning, which is pinnacle, when in the end he went to fight Azula. And we have our screen grab. So we have those kind of from each episode. So this is in book 3, chapter 41, brought back. Cool. Imagine we were to get the Ozai's face. I think that's like one of the big cuts, right? Demonic stuff, or cruel tutor, or something along those lines. 2 for 5. Smells nice. Right. Invasion tactic. Discussing the plans. Iroh learning how showing the fire breathing technique and why he is the dragon. Toe of War, where he discover Gyatso at the end, and then he first went crazy. Alright, I think I'm not going to speak a lot. There's a Zhang Deserter again. Right, Deadly Precisions, Mai doing her stuff. Iguana Parrot, the Archers, Village Ruffian, Cycle of Renewal. This is like the lesson version of crop rotation or some or another one of those. I can't remember exactly the name. Right, ally. And we have our dual land. Yeah. Okay, so this is also another card that I really want to get. Cause it can fire bending 5. And then we can cast non-creatures from our hands without paying mana cost. And yeah, it's nice. And then I thought of putting it into a deck with Intruder Alum. And we have a foil version as well. It's crazy. Nice. And we have the Face Stealer creepy guy from the Spirit Realm. And Boomerang Technique. Face Stealer is the wrong pile. Sorry, this should be here. This pile is the card that I want, which is Shrine and also Yue. So basically, I already got what I still looking. I already got Yue already, so I'm just looking for Shrine mainly. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, Vengeful Villager, and then we have the Jody. If everybody is just creepy smiling. Jet. Exile is a colorless spell, which kind of reminds me of those other lessons, Yggdrasil lesson as well. Airbending lesson. Azula Always Lies is a very interesting card, but it's cost 2 mana, which is unfortunate. Lightning Strike. Earth Rumbler. Badgermole. Badger. Ally, and we have dual land. Hey, our shrine, second shrine of the day, the black color shrine as well. Awesome. And we have Katara, Waterbenders. So there's actually a few. Ooh, oh shoot. Yo, Dockside Extortionist, really? Hey yo. Wow. Dang. We actually got this. Even though it's like banned in Commander, but this is still good stuff. Wow. Holy. Hold on, let me just grab a screenshot. Show it to my friend, to my friend, to my friend. Yay! Screen grab for the win. Right. Let us move on. So we have our second shrine, the Northern Shrine. Northern Shrine. And then we have our dual face card. 2, 4, 5. Right, Earth Kingdom Protector, Rock Balance, Soccer Haiku. This is also a very interesting tale. Speaking haiku, it's sick. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then military card, untap target land. Glider Kit, another Daily, Snowballer, Animal, and then Barrel of Blasting Jelly, Ostrich Horse, Freedom Fighter, where we see also Jet as well is in here. And then we have our dual color lands, Vengeful Villagers, it's in this guy, right? And Sokka. I remember my friend wanting something. I guess not. We have Sokka. Cat Gator. Yeah. Yeah. Right. 2, 4, 5. Combustion technique. We have a Sparky Boom Boom guy. Sparky Boom guy. Last embedder. The embedding is good. It's a very interesting, keyword now. Temporary flickers. Zuko's conviction. Found many more. Send this. Lost Days. Where Momo is missing. Aang's Journey. And then we have also a very nice mana dog guy. Might be useful in some decks. In mono green deck. Big creatures deck. Nice. How to start a riot. You just shout, "Hey, riot!" and throw somebody away. Right. We have our another land. Kyoshi Warrior. And then the Great Divide Guide. So it's a kind of a ally archetype card. Momo. So basically, he's like the only lemur, He's the only guy, he's the only lemur. So it's synergized with things that flies, that is not a lemur, which is very easy. Right, we are on our 7th pack. Share Roots, a nice ram spell. And we have our second black shrine. Yip yip. Kangaroo. And then we also have the pirate guy. The Doxa Extortionist guy. First time flyer. Rumble. These lands have vigilance. A land with vigilance. Interesting. As in I could add it to my land deck. And then I already have vigilance by itself. Alright. In another dual land. And then the ball, same ball guy. Ball creatures. Fire Lord Zuko. Waterbending Scroll. So it's for island. And basically if we have at least 6 islands, we basically tap this to draw a card. Nice. Right. Our 8th pack. So which are wanted through the play boosters. 4, 5. Right. Sokka. More Sokka. Toph. And our third shrine, the fire shrine. Let's go. This guy we've seen before. Path to Redemption. Beetle. Koi. Platypus Bear. Rocky Dispute. Fire Nation. Food. Mountain. Foil Mountain. Share Roots. Nice. Ooh. Wait, it's also available in here. Earthbender Ascension. This is the part of the kind of like a full art stuff. Nice. ETB Earthband, and then we put a quest counter on it. So whenever a land's ETB we put a quest counter on it. EF4, we put +1/+1 on target creature, gain trample. Nice. Avatar's Wrath, nice. It's a very awesome Bob White. And doesn't feel all that bad because you can pay 2 to bring them back if you can survive the next turn. Nice. Ooh. 2, 4, 6, 8. Our next stack. Did I count it right or supposed to be 10 per stack? How many packs are there in one box? I forgot. Was it 30 or 36? I can't remember. Whatever. 2, 4, 5. Right, yo. Learning how to fly. We've seen Jet before. White Lotus hideout. Or we can add 1 to cast a shrine spell. Yeah. Nice. I can use that in my shrine deck. I might even build another shrine deck. But this one focus on shrine. And this guy plays multiple characters in that swamp, in that village where Katara cleans the river. Seen this all before, and then this has a copy also, very fitting because they all pretty much supposed to dress and look the same. Kyoshi, Serpent of the Past. Ah, this is the one that I'm talking about. This is the one, the dragon, the serpent that's on that very thin narrow path. So that one is a different creature. Nice. And then we have a rare land. So target creatures gain Airbending 4. So pay 2 to get 4 mana. Okay. Longfang. The guy who's in control. Right. Move on. One. Let's go. Set. 2, 4, 5. Fire Sage. Trebuchet, Glider Staff, Sandbending, seen all of this before. Messenger Hawk, Turtle Dark, Lightning Strike, Food, Dual Land, and Huzzah! Fatal Fissure. Jang, he died. Jet died here. Obsessive Pursuit. And also all of these are just a redrawing of the characters. It's not just, you know, screen grab. So it's nice, it's a nice touch. Sandbender, Red Scavenger. No, Avatar, like I said, I'm shilling on the Avatar set. Even though I don't really want to spend too much on it. But it's a nice set for a change. 2, 4, 5. You know, after the Spider-Man thing. Dragonfly Swarm. And it's a dragon as well. I might put in my dragon deck. Ooh, Hebai. Heibai. Not Hebai, Heibai. Yeah. Cat Hour. Nice art. Mongoose, Lizard, Angst Journey, and Land. Killer Jump, and Huzzah! The Phoenix Fleet Airship. So at the beginning of end step, we can, if we sacrifice a permanent, we create a token of this guy. Ooh, you know what? This is actually going to be very useful in my reanimate deck. Because at every turn, I can sacrifice something. Though it's at the beginning of my end step though. I can't quite do that. I might maybe can get this to work. So I guess this is here. Card that I won. Energy bending. The art is ooh, wait, what? So all my lanes becomes all basic land type. Nice. I believe it's also the same art for one of the force of negation or something. We have a balloon, we have a submarine, snowballer, deserter, pirate, land, firebending, earth, ally, swarm. I do believe we haven't seen this yet. Beetle, merchant, artifact, make things artifact, and then we have a true ancestry. 2 mana, return permanent to our hand, and then we create a clue. We can draw a card. Nice. Just touch up a little bit. Let us move on. Two, four, five. I don't think we are still seeing new cards. White Lotus reinforcements, Ozai's cruelty. Tiger Dilo, Otter Penguin. Oh wow, this guy is a lot of new cards that we have not seen yet. Badgermole. All of this, of course, we have already seen. And then we have a team, right? Wait, Fire Bending Student. Nice anime style card. Spirit Water Revival. Water Bend 6, draw 2. Or we can shuffle, draw 7. So it's either pay 3 mana, draw 2. Or pay 3 mana, tap 6 things, draw 7. Wait, draw 2, then we draw, no, draw, if this instead shuffle, draw 7. Draw 2 and or draw 7, or is it draw 2 then draw 7? Interesting question to ask. 2, 4, 5. We have a double face card. Can't wait to see what it is. Knowledge Seeker. Hopefully we can get the owl. Pian Dao. Nice. Meteor Sword. Octopus Form. Water Track Captain. And then we have our official. Pirate. Rebel. Treetop. Rumble. Foot. Mountain. Buzzard. We have the Legend of Kuruk. So we can scry 2, draw a card, and it transforms. Oh, Meteor Sword. A Meteor Sword along with Master Pian Dao. Nice. And then whenever we cast a spell, create a 1/1 spirit that can't be blocked by other spirit. And then we can basically exhaust 20 to take an extra turn. Nice. Nice. It might be also good in my shrine enchantment deck. Yeah, it might actually work in my enchantment deck. It's an enchantment by itself. Fissure. Ooh, we have a nice full art card randomly. Fire Nations attack. I believe we should put this to the side as something special. We have the boulder. It's going to win this in a landslide. Alright. We've seen all of this before. Yay, we got another Ruckus audience. Swamp. War Top Sentry and Ba Sing Se. Nice, let's go. And we have fancy footwork. Teaching him how to dance. Right. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 more to go. Well, technically this is the last 13. Sun Warrior. Master Paku. Lo and Lee. Kyoshi Warrior, Crawler, Flyer, Maneuver, Rumble, Ostrich. We can flip this. Swamp. Glider Kit. And the Secret of Blood Bending. So water bend 10 and then we can control some guy. Ooh la la. Feels bad. Haru. Right, final 12. So I guess there's 13 packs. Jet Brainwashing. Daily Agent. Earth Kingdom. Healing. Inspector. Lost Days. War. Earth Bending. Blah blah. Messenger. Ally. Foggy Swarm. Honest Work. Avatar Destiny. So enchant creature get +1/+1 for each creature in your graveyard, and it's an avatar in addition. So it looks at the creature cards. It's a creature deck. Wow. Haiku. So it can bring itself back with a creature, and then we can cast it to ban it again. So we can keep milling our deck to get more creatures and it gets more powerful. See how that fits to the stories, how it is thematic. Hey, we have our next shrine. Let's go. Who else are we missing? We need the green one. Alright, we need the green shrine. Zao. Ibib. Redemption. Merchant. Waterbending. Saber. Fire. Vindi. And then we have our Ballistic Boulder. So each of them is a 2/1 flyer. Wow. And then we have our land. Ang's Journey. Zuko, Conflicted. Uncle Iroh. No, this should be here. Alright. Oh, we have another multi-phase card. 2, 4, 5. Right. Suki. It's a pity that she doesn't really have much screen time or opportunity for her to shine. Though there's some cute moments where she have with Suko and Toph. Deadly precisions. And the invasion reinforcement. We have another Aang. And also the different of the characters and different it also tells a story. Aang also can technically have a bad side. Yeah, so this is where he got his master his water bending. Alright. Yo. Longfeng. Avatar state. Let's go, 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 and Spirit Oasis Foil version, nice. And then we have our blue land. Pay 3 mana to draw and discard. Yeah. Seismic Sense, nice. Let us continue. 2, 4, 5. June, Bounty Hunter. Ty Lee. New cards. That we never seen before. Set it up. Ally. Lance. This is a plains firebending. And then we have another Phoenix. Nice. Phoenix airship. Such a nice, it's a nice design. More anime style art. Combustion Man. Sparky Boom Man. And then we have the Ember Island production. Let's go. Katara. Ooh. We have a nice full art version. And we have Boomy. We have another dual face card. Omashu. Sorry, I'm back. Emergency happens. Right, where were we? We are looking at the next pack, Umashu, Fire Nation, and again, and then we have a healer. Right, 2, 4, 5. Azula, Appa, and then we have the storytelling of the Badgermore. All this we've seen before, so we can just speed run through it. Softball Voyager, Bitterwork, training how to Earthbend. Two, 4, 5. We have our first look at the owl, but not the owl. Wang Shitu. Hama, the Bloodbender. Swan. Soda. Jasmine Dragon Tea. So this is good for ally deck. Sparring Dummy. I am Melon Lord. Mwahaha. Two, 4, 5. Earth, Serpent, Wolf Bear. Suko Exile, Merchant, Octopus Form, Redemption, Lesson. Kyoshi Village, Rowdy Snowboarder, Rank and Shaw. Ooh, nice. So we can actually create dragons of them. So 2 rank and Shaw, and then we can firebend 2 as well. Nice synergy, good for my dragon deck. Solace Revelation, Solstice Revelation. Right, now we are down to our last 2 pack for our play boosters, and then later we'll move on to the scenes. Alright, Tundra, Tank, Team Avatar. Yeah, there's the Serpent Pass. Trusty Boomerang. Iroh. Oh, Grand Lotus. Knowledge Seeker. Alright, last pack. And we did not, I think we are still missing 1 shrine. 1 more shrine. Twin Blade. Waterbending. It's a very sad story. Orange, Azula, Firebending Ascension, and Airbender Ascension with a double Ascension. Nice. Right, so let us just do a quick tally on how many mythic we got. Why is it over here? We have, I guess we can count, I don't know, this is a mythic. 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 One more. Right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I believe there's 2 of those fire fleet. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we are missing the green color shrine. So we got 6 mythics from 1 collector booster, oh not collector, 1 play booster. Let me just double check on the green color to make sure that we did not miss anything. Just quickly go through legendary stuff. No. Yep, we do not got that green shrine. Oh well, we still have some chance to getting those. Right, let me just shift everything up away from the table while we move on to the scene. Right, so let us take a look at the Black Sun's invasion. Maybe we can include, we will open up all the play booster packs from the 2 boxes first. Or actually we save it later for the Commander bundle. So with this, it actually comes with a display of all these cards, but I'm planning to play with them. So we might be have a kind of a dilemma on this. Oops. And this is how we open this with that pull tab as well. So this is the avatar arrow. So zoom. So you and I are going on a journey to explore the scenes from the anime or the cartoon. So we have just this by itself, and then this is kind of like your calendar stuff, and then right on the back you can put your cards here. See how it slots over here, kinda. Yeah, you can just put them here, which I don't think I'm going to do. And then we are looking at this. We have a little cut for you to cut out. And then this is where we have our pack. So it's actually a nice idea. In a way, it's also a very nice display as well. Look at this. Right? Ooh. It's a nice idea. I like it. Right, so let's flip this open and review our 3 play booster packs. More to open. And then our sins. So we do have one. We do have this, which is the art itself. So we don't really oh nice. So we actually we are not forced to have it displayed. Rather we can kind of put it here, you know, by itself, the art cards. Okay, let's go. That is a win. That's a win. Later I will put it in and then we can see how it looks at the end. We'll take a look at that later. And then this is the scene, the playable cards. Do we have a bonus card? Is that too much to ask? And it's foil, let's go. And there's a slight ding here. Why there's a slight ding here? Slight ding here. Ding. Look at that. Sad face. Apa the vigilance. So when Apa another ally enters, creatures you control get +1/+1 flying and vigilance. Wow. Strong. Katara's reversal. 4 mana, we can counter 4 spells or abilities. And then we can untap up to 4 target artifact or creatures. Insane value. Fire Nation's turret. At the beginning of your combat, 1 creature get +2/+0, gain fire bending 2. And then we can put a charge counter. 50 charge counter deals 50 damage. Ooh, pain. Swarm Bender. So its power equals to number of swarm. So it's a green and it's a swarm. And lands you control are swarm. So it's like a green Urbok. Soka's charge. During your turn, allies have double strike lifelink. And Earth Shape. Earthbend 3. Creatures with less than or equals to that land gain hexproof and indestructible. So in a way, it's kind of like a protection for small creatures. Nice. So we'll put this in that pile. And then we take a look at the next scene. Alright, you already seen how we open up this box, so I'm not going to follow up much on this. There's a slight scratch over here as well. Sad face. And it's giving me paper confetti all over the table. Alright, so this is by itself. Again, the calendar style kind of stuff. Same thing at the back. And then we take a look at this as well. We too also have a card as well that we can cut it out. And we have our box. Right, same thing as before, but this box does feel a little bit worse as compared to the other few boxes, the other 2 boxes. Alright, 3 play boosters. We will open it up later. And then we have 2 packs as well, the scenes. So likewise, this is the scene that we are looking at. Oh, didn't realize my mic was cut off. But yeah, so that was a scene card. And then now we look at the card itself. What playable cards are there? So we have Mai and Zuko, Firebending 3, Ally, and Artifact have Flash. Aang and Katara, when they attack, we create Ally, where X is the number of tapped artifact or creatures you control. This is kind of similar to that. I believe it's from Lord of the Rings. It's also around the same concept when it attacks, create tokens. Toph, the greatest Earthbender. Earthband X. X is the number of mana spent to cast her. So as she recurs, so minimum it's Earthband 4. As commander, she can become bigger and bigger. Land creatures have double strike. Sokka and Suki. So when other allies matters, allies equipments matter. Nice. Momo Heist, gain control. Gain haste, sacrifice. And then we have this, return X up to X permanent, where X is the number of colors you spend to cast this spell. So I guess it's you can return maximum of 3 cards. Cool. Interesting. Also very nice cards. And it's starting to Pringle. Right, and we shall open the last box here, which is our Commander bundle. Includes a collector booster. So it's a very nice box, very shiny. So what we are looking at is we are some bundle booster fun cards, wherever that is. We also have a Avatar Special, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Swiftfoot Boots. We have lands. We have play boosters. We have a card box, and also a spin down dice. So again, it opens here, but the arrow is pointing the other direction. So I had to pull from that side. Huzzah! There's nothing else in the box. And this is nice illustrations we have of Katara and the moon. Very nice poster. And on the back we have throwing a Sokka throwing a boomerang. And this is the box, rainbow box. Then we have Appa at the back. And then we have Momo over here. Very cute box. And this is what we have inside. We have our spin counters. Feels nice, man. It's nice. You can join my frags in one. Let me show you. I have another one. Not correct. I do have one of this as well. Ta-da! This build, it have a spring inside, so it feels nicer as compared to this old one. This one just snaps, you know. It doesn't feel as nice. It doesn't really have that. This one feels bouncy. There's a sort of a spring. Perhaps they use Manak inside. Maybe. But it felt nice. Spin counters. Yeah, it have a spring to it. It might be a spring. Yeah, there's a spring to it. This one have nothing. This one have a spring. Yep. Feels nice. And then we take a look at stuff inside the box. We have our counters and a cutout. And then we have more counters. And then we have this. And then we pull out the collector packs. That's what we have. The packs of lands. We have our special commander stuff. We have one collector boosters. And we have our play boosters. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah. So we'll open this. I guess we will open up the lands, I guess. Do we want to open the lands? I don't think I want to open the land. Because we already have all of this. So nope to the land. And then we just keep this just slightly in view. Right. Okay, we shall open up the play boosters. Right. We are looking for the green color shrine. I feel the pack there's a slight difference in the quality of the pack. The plastic doesn't feel as nice as compared to the play boosters, and the way it orders too, it's different as well. So probably is from different productions. Yeah, it doesn't feel. So this one, the play boosters feels smooth, whereas this one have a slight matte to it. So different quality, and the card does feels a little bit more bendy. I don't know. Is it me? Or is it the quality? Ooh! We have a nice full art version, combustion technique. We'll keep this to the side. All of this we have already seen before. Aang, Kyoshi, Island, and Ally. So we are looking at the last two cards. And then what? Oh, I guess the packs from the scene feels different. As you can see here, the way it creams up here as compared to this is different. So what I can conclude is these packs from the scene boosters are from one manufacturer, whereas this is from another. So that also explains how the cards are in different orders. So we're just going to open this and then we'll go back to the scene boosters, the scene play boosters, and then see what else can we get from there. Food, Swarm, Messenger Bird, and then we have a Tiger Seal, and then a Tundra Tank. Right, so let's just return to the scene boosters, which is this 5. From what I can see is the way they order is slightly different. It does shows that they are from different manufacturers. And the card definitely smells different as well. It's a very weird comparison, yeah? Talking about how card feels and smells. Still, we are looking for the green shrine. And we have not found it yet. Oh, we have Iroh. And a Great Divide Guide. Gosh, the plastics, yeah, you can see, really tell the difference with the qualities. The plastics feels less premium. Pretty much all we have seen before. The whiteness also, you can tell also the difference. How this is more white and this is more yellow. You can really tell the difference. We have another shrine, a black shrine. Beifeng Bounty Hunter, new cards. But it definitely makes it easier to tear. Easier to get cuts out. Hello, my one viewer. Are you chilling to the music? Grand. Combustion Man. Akoda. How to start a riot. Serpent Pass. Nothing much. Right. Grand. Appa. Momo. Cat Hour. Plains and Ally. Yeah, there's not much value in this. Don't think we got much. The chances, it's low. Bajamo. Iceberg. It's a nice removal. Right, so that is from the Sin boosters. And then now we go back to the, I guess, battle packs. So this is the packs that is from the Commander's bundle. As you can see, they are from the same supplier, and the way they order the cards. Alright. Katara, Firelord Azula, and a Wartime Protester. So there's triple of the rares. Two, 4, 5. Professor Zai. Land. And Ogiswarm, Rhino, Earth King Lieutenant, a Lieutenant, enter the Avatar state. So it's 1 mana and you can gain first strike, flying, lifelink, hexproof. Not bad. It doesn't have indestructible, but it have evasion. Good stuff. Two, four, five. Toe of War. Boomerang, Rumble, Otter Penguin. Copy and Airship and Suki. Hakoda again and Tiger Dilo. Nothing much. Two, four, five. Spirit Oasis. No. Strategies. Come on, where's my green shrine? Where is my green shrine? Giant Coil, okay. Fire Nation Drill. When this ETB, I may tap it and then destroy a creature for less, and then we can just remove Hexproof and Indestructible. Nice. Nice, it's a nice card. Fire Nation Warship. I will have it. I am interested in this. Two, four, five. Come on, green shrine. Where is my green shrine? More cards to get rid of. Azula always lie. War of Basing Say, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Tai Li. So we can keep something that's preventing them from untap. Nice. So there's a nice pack. We have War of Basing Say and Tai Li as well. Yes! Kyoshi Island Plaza. Let's go. And this is, I think, the best shrine of this. When this ETBs, we get to search RAM for the amount of shrines we control. So imagine we have like 4 shrines, and these ETBs we have 5 shrines, and then we just put 5 lands into the battlefield. So it's like casting this one time, you can get rid of all your lands onto the battlefield. Such insane value. So good. It's crazy good. My goodness. It's insane. It's crazy. Hopefully we can get an extra copy of it. Then we can run 2 decks. Alright, I'm planning to make a shrine deck. And then one for my enchantment deck. Enchantment shrine deck. Flexible Waterbender and Earth King. We have a 4/4 bear. And then these two also can let us ramp. Crazy. It's crazy good. And then we have another combustion technique. There's like a second one, right? Yep. And then you can see the color. I don't know whether you can see it or not. This is a little bit more orangey. Whereas this, the contrast, it's a little bit better. Yeah, it's strange. Just different productions. Yeah. Alright, we are down to the final 2 packs. 2, 4, 5. Wolf Bat. Herb. Revelation. If. Daily. Catapult. Ostrich. Riot. Mountain. And Foggy Swamp Guy. And we have mine. Let's go. I like this. It will definitely go into my Vulgarwolf deck. Just make people lose life whenever they cast something crazy. And the art looks good as well. It also fits. It also looks the black and red theme very well. And the last pack. Last play boosters. Two, 4, 5. Tough. And then we have a red shrine. Alright. Cat Gator. Legend of Yang Chang. So we can exile something. 3 or greater. And then... So basically it's an exile something, and then we can draw. We can have somebody draw and we draw. And then behind is whenever we cast a second spell with Airbender. Nice. And then with Iroh again. Cool. So actually, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Idea. And which one should we open first? Should we open up the collector boosters or this? I think we do the collector boosters, yeah? And then we have that as the finale. Can we open up the same way, or are they is the packaging that premium that I can't open it? Fine. Alright. Collector booster time. Gosh. I'm making a fool of myself. So does it follow the same rule? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. We have a Sandbender Scavenger. Yeah, and there's a Plains. A Monkey. Consider. Soka Sword Training. Sharut. Longfang. Earth Kingdom Protector. First time flyer. How to start a riot. Da-da-da. And then the food. Rise of Sozan. Destroy all creatures. And then we can search and exile things. And then we transform it to Lord Sozin. Reduce combat damage on my PX. And then we can return them. Such a great card. So it's like a graveyard steal. And then we have Boy in the Iceberg. Legendary land. Snowland. And then this is one from the anime, the first episode. Nice. So ETBs, with 10s ice counter, remove 3. And then when you have no ice counter, you create merit. So basically it's Dark Death. Yeah, it's Dark Death. Nice. This with a Thespian stage. Nice. And then we have Suki. Warrior. Hey, can go into my warrior deck. Let's go. And we have Fang, Roku's companion. Dragon. And another legendary get +X+0. And then if it isn't a spirit, return it as a spirit. So it can come back as a 4/4. Die as a 4/4, come back as a 4/4. Nice. So I guess we can add all of these things to my stuff. Right, and the last of all, what's the big deals about the Commander bundle? So we are looking at this pack, which is supposed to have all the staple for Commander cards, and maybe you might be able to hit something big from out of this. Who knows? But we'll see what we'll get. So of course we are going to get the standard stuff. So we have our Arcane Signet with all your toys, where you pick which avatar elements you will choose. And then we have our Soul Ring, very nice looking Soul Ring. And then we have our Seafood Boots. And then the 2 bonus cards. Deadly Rollick, nice. Nice. Commander staple. Imagine the next card is what? Force of Negation or something along those lines. Gamble. Personally, I won't use it, but it's a good card. So I heard. Right, so let us take a screenshot of this. What? And that's it. Hello. With this, we conclude our pools for today. And indeed, we do have quite a bit of rares over here, which is quite relatively significant. Even though we did open up like some confirmed rare from the scene sets, but it's definitely a nice surprise. And then we too also can get our collections of shrines. Let me just lay them out. Some cards that we want. Yep, so we only have 1 copies of the white and the green. Okay, so for all of these shrines, which one do I find it's the greatest? I would say Kyoshi is the best. And then in a way, Raid 2 is second because of how we create tokens. So everybody knows that, you know, when you ram and you create tokens, those are the best. And then for this, I believe drawing card is there. Maybe we talked about this. Draw cards and then tokens, and then losing life and putting +1/+1 somewhere around this. Right, this is the best. This is second, this is third. Right. So thanks for joining. And it's been a while since we opened Pack Live. And I do enjoy opening rare cards. So now, as we log off, I will continue my process of sorting through all these cards and finding out which card should I keep and which card should I give away, or perhaps sell them. I don't know. Right. So thanks for joining, and we will see you again some other time. For now, we'll conclude here. Just thinking, when will I be doing some live streams? I don't know. We'll see. All right, take care. Goodbye.